everybody, and this is hopefully the final part of Nancy Drew, the final scene for this game. It's gonna be cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this right now. Open this.
Okay, this is our final sweep.
St. Louis County Administration Records Office.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Oh man. Oh, we gotta hide so that the police don't know we're here. Oh.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
You just opened the door and peeked. You just, that's all you did. Go, Nancy, go.
It's locked.
You relocked it. You took the time to do that. Oh, but we gotta take that and put in the new one. So that's good. And in there. Okay. Okay, so it's very blurry. So it's focus, focus, focus. Dear Harry, how's Trix? Not that I need to ask. I've seen the papers, and I know that you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter, and I must say I'm very intrigued by your plans. This Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him, and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% of a thriving theater like the Royal Palladium. But who is this mysterious beneficiary of yours? A magician, I assume? But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I've never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble heart and look forward to seeing you at the Princess in Montreal. It will be an auspicious reunion. All the best, your friend and colleague, Dizzy Notion. Dizzy Notion, ha, that's his name. Because it's a pun. Anyway, let's put these blueprints in to the theater. And somehow it's just completely defocused. Oh, we broke it. Oh no. We broke it. Oh man. Let's get the, okay, we pulled that out and.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello? Testing.
No, I didn't want to listen to it again.
Testing.
But this means that, you know, at the very, that was Joseph's voice at the very beginning of the game, so that means that wasn't actually him. I mean, he wasn't actually up here. It was just a recording. What's this voice swap? Why does Joseph have the? What else came out? It's just like I don't know. Anyway, it's nothing important. Okay, so let's. And Joseph had hidden this blueprint in here.
Another secret passageway.
I don't see how she says that. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, here's where we are. The projection booth. Yeah, here on the north wall, hidden switch behind the what is that called? A light switch?
I should switch the power on.
What does it matter?
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Hi.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
I didn't figure out that you were the kidnapper. No. Joseph.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I don't think it will help the rubble, to be honest.
I know it's you, Joseph, but why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
I think it's already sold out, to be honest. But, you know...
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me, or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell them she's here, Nancy. It will take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell them, Nancy.
I'm locked in.
Oh man, this is bad. Let's do this here. It's not a light switch, it's an outlet thing. What is that? Oh, ladder. Let's climb up this.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
In my bag of tricks, meaning this key. It's not that key, I forgot. Sorry. It's not that key. This is the timer. See, look. Oh, it's just going. Oh, but here's the key. Here's what we need to do. There's a lot of keys in here. There's this letter, which says, Dear Hiram, the Festival of Illusions begins next week and every show is sold out. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist, I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place, but I'd like to wring the neck of the fella who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here, and I plan to sit on it until the festival is over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll all be settled. Thanks for your cooperation. Sincerely, JJ. So Houdini gave his half of the theater to Louisa Falcone, whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, has signed over one half of the ownership to said property to Harry Houdini as a reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave, and whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquaintance of Louisa Falcone of St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all the ornamental plaster work inside the theater, and whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the actions of Mr. Thompson in failing to deliver payment or credit to Madame Falcone in any way for her work constitute fraudulent and immoral actions, and whereas Mr. Houdini is of the utmost and honest character, therefore be it resolved by the three parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater vested in Mr. Houdini's interest be transferred to Madame Louisa Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services to Mr. J.J. Thompson. And she never got to sign it because Thompson never delivered it to her because he is a meanie butt. That we're going to give that to Nicholas because it's very important. Just take all of these keys. One of them is I think it's random which one it is every time. You just got to try every key. Okay. Turn around, Nancy.
This one's useless.
Yes. I don't know if I'm trying these in that order. Let's go backwards. Backwards.
Come on.
Alright, this is making me nervous. Okay. I made it. Open.
3 minutes till demolition.
Oh no. Just 3 minutes? Oh, my door's really creaky. Let's grab that, because, yeah. Maya! What the heck is that?
Come on,
Why is
Maya.
it in the
I'll get
theater?
you out of there.
Maya! I'm gonna break you out.
This is useless.
Why did... Oh, what do I gotta do? I gotta...
You've got to let them know we're up here.
If we light up the marquee, they'll see it and know that somebody's here, right? I went the wrong way. Follow the wires. Here they are. Here they go. Here we go. We're gonna... Oh!
This is
Not
useless.
so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
Joseph, please.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up
Like,
my sleeve.
we don't want to die.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
You can?
Joseph,
I mean,
you can go down in a
don't-
blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
I'm gonna hit him with a sledgehammer.
This is useless.
Didn't work. Throw this at him. I really think the sledgehammer would be more effective, but I didn't make the game, so.
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside,
Armstrong,
poor Joseph
do we
wasn't cut
still
out
like
for a
him or
life
what?
of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on, but I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Videotape. Nancy, that's hilarious. And here are the credits. Yay! Awesome. So that was a fun game, and we got to get to the end of it. I guess a sledgehammer would technically be more effective than a piece of flash paper, but violence in these games usually try to look over violence like that. So let's look at the credits and thank everybody. Geyser? I don't know. Carolyn Bigford, thank you. Neil Johnston, thank you. Rob Klee, thank you. Amy Janice, thank you. Curtis Wilkes, thank you. Ryan Malding, thank you. Charity Garner, I like that name. Charity. Okay, anyway. Elena Saunders, Christabel Soriano, thank you. Karen Johnson, Denise Roberts McKee, Rick Eshbo, Janet Sayers, I almost said Stairs, William Crawford, Jacob Meyer, Bada Bing Bada Boom Productions. That's cool. Yay, Bob Love, Clarendon, and Bill Corkery Productions, Catherine Holler, Mark Tolshog, Audrey Thompson, Shem PR, testing, 1, 2, 3. Woohoo, the cast. Okay, we've got Lanny Manella, The Amazing Monty, David Hogan. Oh, they're both. Okay, they did both voices. Okay. Alan Smithy, I don't know. Bob Heath, Carrie Healy, Elena Saunders, Scott Carty, Punchy LaRue is an awesome name. Maureen Nelson, special thanks to Simon & Schuster, Leslie Evers, Pitch Johnson, Jaron Clayson, Bob Wallace, Lori Mendez, Gabrielle Benham, Steve Allison, Tina Sykes, Art Huber, Elaine Metz, Lee Haynes in the Historic Everett Theater, Terry White and Landmark Step, the My House testing team. My house in the middle of my street. Okay, anyway. Yay, distributed by Dreamcatcher and developed by Her Interactive for girls who aren't afraid of the mouth. Thank you. Yay!